Wow. Guys, listen. Oh, Solomon and Lex just gave us a tremendous 10th round, guys. Listen, we have the main event coming up. We have the co-main event. Guys, I'm telling you right now, this 10th round with Lex and Solomon, God, oh, the right hand that Lex was looking for 9.5 rounds. He landed the shot in the 10th round. Dropped him. Solomon gets up. Every time he opens up, Lex was punching something in the gap, hurting him, but not able to put him down for the second time. Solomon came back, landed some big shots himself. Guys, we go to the scorecard. The fight just ended. Woo-wee. Guys, listen, that knockdown might be the difference. It might be the difference. Solomon, 36 years old, cannot afford another loss. Lex Young, 22. This is a welterweight fight, guys. We are here live. Let's listen in. Listen in.
And boy, did Rocha need it. At least from our perspective. We'll see what the judges have to say. But big right hand from Rocha.
And Rocha finally doubling up on the body shots, which is what he wasn't doing.
Beautiful, guys. Listen in. Listen in.
And he would let Solomon counter back with a flurry, making it close.
Guys.
And this is the heart that I'm talking about.
Listen.
Solomon, after getting
Solomon was hurt.
And almost taken out.
Guys, listen. Oh my God, listen. All right, let's talk about this, right? So Solomon and Lex, right, was listen, good fight. Solomon corner is telling him, you're losing this. You're gonna hate yourself in the morning. Solomon goes out there and lands a shot. Lex goes out there and lands a shot. Gets Solomon hurt. Follows up, lands some more big shots. Down goes Solomon. Lex start pouring on, trying to get him out of there. Solomon trying to cover him. Every time Solomon tried to fight back, he was getting a fist stuck down his mouth, but he did not go down the second time. And even when he was hurt, guys, Solomon was on the ropes. Hold up. Listen in.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and here are the totals. Judge Rudy Barragan scores it 189. Max DeLuca, 99-90. And Chris Migliori, 97-92. All for your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated and still WBC Continental America's welterweight champion, Alexis Rocha.
189. That means Alexis Rocha pitched the shutout here.
Master Tiptoe, salute. Dante Watkins in the building, salute. Ram Garcia knocked the fuck out. Wow.
I think if Hector Lopez was scoring this fight, he'd have had it much closer himself, and that was his fighter in there. Either way, whether he needed to or not, based on those scorecards, his trainer thought he needed a sensational 10.
All right, guys, we're getting ready for the post-fight interview, guys. They get in Lex ready. Lex was fighting a very close fight, tough fight with Solomon. Solomon was trying to stay on the outside, launch that right hand like a rocket and try. Here we go, guys. Hold on.
Alexis, congratulations. You get a win. The judges' scorecards were pretty wide, but that felt like a pretty close fight to me. How did you feel?
Yeah, definitely pretty close. I wasn't putting too much pressure on him. Man, that's something I just got to work on in the gym. I give Brad much respect. He's a veteran in there, top season guy. I just want to thank everyone that bought tickets to came support me. Thank you. Puro Santana, baby. Come on, man. Thank you, guys.
You were on the same card as this guy just about 2 months ago when he lost to Virgil Ortiz. Was he a different fighter than the one you saw fight Ortiz?
Yeah, definitely. I knew coming in the fight it was going to be hard. I wasn't just going to blow him out. You know, I knew he was going to come very prepared. He was right off the bat after a loss. He came right to training camp, and they gave us a good 9 weeks notice training camp for this. So I knew he was going to come prepared.
It surprised you how willing it seemed he was at times to kind of stand and trade with you?
Yeah, I mean, he was coming to train with me, and I wasn't picking up too much. Like my coach was giving me hell in the corner, and that's my fault. Should have put more pressure inside. I should have put more pressure coming forward.
Your coach certainly felt the pressure in that 10th round, very much animated, telling you to go out there, let it all hang out. Take me inside what you were thinking that 10th round and what you saw in that knockdown punch.
Yeah, I knew going into the 10th round it was going to be a close fight, tough guy, like I said. I knew going in there, I have to give it all I got, no matter if it's the 10th, the first round, I got to get everything I got. And I mixed up with a good combination, and I knocked him down.
What do you learn about yourself and what you need to do to get to that next level after a fight like this?
I feel like putting more pressure, being more relaxed in there. I was trying to head hunt and hit the body, not too much. Really got to listen more to my coach and just more confident in there.
Congratulations, ladies.
No, thank you. I want to hear that crowd again that came to support me one more time, baby.
Guys.
Well, Sergio, what did we learn tonight about Alexis Rocha?
Well, that Alexis, look, Rocha is
All right, guys, so what up, it's your boy today? Well, guys, we are back at it, giving you boxing geekers this work, guys. Listen, the best has yet to come, all right? We still have Linares, we still have Ryan Garcia. Guys, let's talk about Ryan Garcia. Extremely fast. Good height, 135 pounds. And now he says he wants smoke. Can't believe he wants smoke with Tank Davis. Can he beat him? Can he not? How does he stack up against Devin Haney, guys? But tonight, it's a different fight. Tonight, he takes on Fonseca. Let's go to the chat. Diego, what's going on, homie? Bruce, lie in the building. Ryan goes, okay, I got that. 1,000 subscribers and no videos. Bro, I wish, man. That's how many subscribers you got. 1,000 subscribers, you got 33. Need some more, man. Need some more, bro. All right, guys, let's get to it, guys. Remember, this is going to be full fight commentating, guys. You are going to get blow-by-blow action. You're going to be able to hear the fight. You're going to get real live time, guys. You're going to get the post-fight interview. You are going to get everything you need. Plus, a puff pass of weed right here with T-Dub, was Blazing the Sports. I am back at it, a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. And here is what's Blazing the Sports. Aquí está lo que brilla en los deportes. Buenos dias. All right. No. Buenas tardes. There we go, guys. Self-teaching myself Spanish. I'm a long ways to go, but a short time to get there. When the fight happens, I will turn it up somewhat, 1,000, not a lot, because I want you guys to hear every punch. See, what I'm going to give you guys is going to give you it's a 3D feel, right? I mean, what I'm about to give you verbally is going to give you a tangible type of feel. You're going to feel as if you're ringside. You're going to feel as if the sweat, the punches, the wind, it's as if you're right there. Guys, let's listen to Oscar de la Hoya. Hold on. Listen in.
What did you see Alexis Rocha right there? Tough fight against the veteran of Brad Solomon.
It was a tough fight against a veteran. He did the right thing. I would have loved to see him pressure more, throw more combinations, but when you throw, when you land, get your distance, reset, and throw your combinations once again. He did great. It was a great experience, and on to the next one.
Let's talk about another guy that's
Oscar
learning very quickly. Ryan Garcia headlining this fight tonight. You have been very aggressive in recent weeks in talking about Ryan being ready for world title opportunities. You've mentioned Gervonta Davis. Others have mentioned Devin Haney. What have you seen in Ryan in recent fights that makes you believe now he is ready for those type of fights?
Well, not only is he progressing at a fast pace, the fact that he has the amateur pedigree, we know he can fight. It's a matter of just getting the experience.
Guys.
When he knocked out Duno in the first round, that nobody expected.
Working on defense.
Not only did it convince me, but it shows me that he's mentally capable of staying in there with not only tough opposition, but the critics, the fans. They expect everything from him. He can handle it. And I believe now, if he blows away Fonseca, if he walks right through him, I believe that by the end of the year, he can challenge any single fighter out there in the world.
Okay, the end of the year is a little bit of ways away, and we don't want to look past anybody. And you've got another guy, Jorge Linares, here fighting at 135 pounds.
Linares.
If Linares looks good in this fight, is it your plan to match those two at some point in the midway of the year?
Well, that's the plan. And as you know, Linares, I think, was the only guy to knock down Lomachenko. And I believe it was a very close fight before they stopped it. I believe that Linares, if he wins tonight and Garcia wins tonight, it's a clash of the Titans. I have already reserved the Staples Center for July, so we'll see what happens.
I think everybody would love to see that fight. And that fight everybody wants to see, our fighter, Canelo Alvarez, the top star in your stable. There's been a lot of public back and forth in recent days about who he's going to fight. You have made offers to Billy Saunders and to Callum Smith. Where do we stand with Canelo's next opponent?
Well, there's been multiple offers out there. They're all on the table. You know, it's funny because everybody talks a big game. Well, I want Canelo. I can beat Canelo. That's BS. Nobody wants to fight Canelo. They're all afraid of him. He is the superstar in boxing. And if you fight him, you'll make the most money. What's the problem? Pull the trigger. Let's make these fights happen. I've offered BJ Saunders a fight, and he's balking at it. I've offered Smith a fight, he's balking at it. I have 4 other guys that I can negotiate with and talk to. If you guys don't take it, then we're moving on to somebody else. But he will fight in May.
What's your timeline, though, on making a deal, though? Because, you know, this time last year or last summer, there was a lot of back and forth. It cost Canelo his day.
Time is running out. I have until Sunday, tomorrow, or Monday the latest, or else I'm moving on.
All right, you're not moving on from a guy I want to bring in right here. Virgil Ortiz, the high-profile prospect. Want to bring Virgil in this mix.
Hey, Virgil Ortiz is good, guys.
December, knocking
He's
out
good.
the guy
He's
we
right
just saw
here.
bring there, Brad Solomon.
We're going to
What's
talk
next,
to him, guys.
Virgil Ortiz?
Well, Virgil Ortiz will be in March here at the Forum in Los Angeles. Obviously live on the Zone. Virgil Ortiz is a special fighter at 147. I strongly believe that in the next year, by the end of the year, he will challenge any welterweight in the world. I don't care who it is, he will beat you.
Virgil, you were an almost consensus prospect of the year, ESPN boxing scene, Sports Illustrated. How do you feel about what your 2020 should look like?
I think that it should be even better than my 2019. I feel like that I had a very good year last year, but we're going to come out and explode even more.
Do you believe you're at the point where you're ready for a world championship?
Listen, guys, Virgil Ortiz is a beast, guys, but let's listen in.
He said that if they have a chance of beating me, it's right now. If they let the fight marinate and all that, I'm only getting better. I'm only getting stronger, bigger. The chances are going down by the day.
We just saw a guy you beat in your last fight, Brad Solomon, look really good against Rocha, albeit the judges' scorecard's a little bit wide. What did you think of your last performance? I know you're a tough grader on yourself.
I think I did pretty good against him. You know, I don't think I could have. There are very small things, like small details I could have done better, but overall, I think I did all right.
We'll see you back on March 28th right here. Oscar, we'll see you back very soon.
All right, guys, so listen, man, we got to get ready for the co-main event. That is Linares, guys. We are back at like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Guys, listen, we got Ryan Garcia. He is fighting tonight, the main event. I am calling the co-main event. That is Linares. Linares wants a crack at Ryan Garcia. Linares has been out there for a while, right? He fought the Lomachenkos. We didn't see him in the tough and rugged fights. We seen his highs. We seen his lows. That's what she said. But Ryan Garcia is a young star. Extremely fast, good speed, incredible speed. The only thing that I really want to see tested is his chin. See, a lot of them guys that has those narrow chins, sometimes they chins just, I don't know. I got to see him in there. And even though Linares is probably not the biggest punch in the world, Linares has good, respectable power. Linares is going to come to bring more pain than 2 bad nurses. If you never had 2 bad nurses, never have them. They sticking needles and poking you in places that are not comfortable. Speaking of that, Linares is in the back training right now. Guys has on, looks like the Tony the Tiger Here's great. Type of orange has on orange glove with the black trim in there, along with the short end Lenores right in front. Always in typically great shape. Damn good fighter. Knocked Lomachenko on his ass, but Lomachenko got up and put hands on that man. And now Lenores, who I believe is a lot older than Ryan Garcia, wants to put these paws, well, his paws, not these paws. If I put these paws on Ryan, Ryan, listen, Ryan ain't ready for these paws. But guys, hold on. Listen in. We are getting ready for, I believe, the official announcements. Remember, guys, what you're going to get here, you're going to get the full announcements. You're going to hear everything. You're going to get blow by blow. Guys, I cannot explain this to you, how good it is. It's great. It's like a fat kid getting cake for the 6th time in the same day. Doesn't matter. He loves cake. It's great. Can I have some more, please? Listen in, guys.
1 inch longer and 1 inch taller as well. He's 4 years junior. California rules for this 12-round fight. No 3 out.
Guys, can Carlos Morales, could he pull it off? I think this would be an upset. But let's listen in.
In the ring now, and Joe Martinez.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our co-featured bout of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing scheduled in the lightweight division. This bout is brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions in association with Taken Promotions and sponsored by Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. Making his way first to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner from Highland Park, California, running a current 9-fight winning streak. Here is Carlos Morales.
Chris, most of the people watching right now are most familiar with Morales from his fight against King.
All right, guys, into the ring right now, guys. There's walking to the ring is Carlos Morales. I'm going to mute the music because they will copyright. Guys, if you are joining in, listen, remember, I'm going to say this now. Full fight, live, commenting. Guys, listen, for sometimes when you cannot find a fight, I get it. And you got all of these Showtime, they want to charge you. HBO, The Zone, PBC. Everybody is trying to get their bang for out of your buck. So what I do, typically sacrifice my voice as you hear. I give you the best blow-by-blow action on the mankind. See, back before they even had TV, they relied on people that have a skill like I do to make you feel like you're at the fight when you're in the comfort of your home, your car, your truck, 18-wheeler, your bed. It doesn't matter. Guys, as I am speaking right now, Carlos Morales is in the ring. He has on the red kind of Valentine's Day colors. And guys, if there are any young ladies out there, T-Dub was playing in sports, would like to say Happy Valentine's. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a better night. So fellas, if you have a Valentine's, do me a favor and make sure she have a damn good night. Lola, do your damn thing. There she is. All right, guys, we're getting ready to introduce Lenores, showing some highlights of his past fights. Jorge Lenores.
And now ready to make his way to the ring, fighting out of the red corner, former 3-division world champion from Venezuela, Jorge Linares.
Oh, yeah, I got you, Dante.
Expect this fight to be exciting one way or another. Feast or famine, that's how Jorge Linares has been his whole career. Always keeps fans on the edge.
I do not.
Linares' last 9 world title fights.
All right, guys, Linares, welcome to the ring, guys. Remember, he has on an orange, kind of an orange vest, black kind of tiger stripes here, guys, with the orange gloves.
Champion, a 3-division champion, but he has a heart of a warrior, absolutely. 34 years old, but a lot of miles in that 34 years old. He's been in a lot of bloody wars, but he's that athletic, that special. If you're going to build a prototype of a perfect boxer, body type, wide shoulders, fast hands, fast feet, you're looking at him right there.
Yeah, the championship reign of Jorge Linares began back in 2007. He's 21 years old. He's trying to make another run at the title.
Referee is checking his gloves.
Jorge Linares was what Ryan Garcia is now.
This is the official announcements.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is here for 12 rounds of action in the lightweight division. Brought to you again by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions in association with Taken Promotions and sponsored by Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. The three judges scoring at ringside: Max DeLuca, Alejandro Rochin, and Pat Russell. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, Thomas Taylor. Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing red trunks trimmed in white, he weighed in officially 135 pounds. His professional record an outstanding one with 19 victories, including 8 knockouts, 4 defeats, and 4 draws. From the Highland Park, California, here is Carlos, the Solution Morales. And across the ring stands his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing black with orange, he weighed in officially 134 3/4 pounds. This 51-fight veteran holds a professional record of 46 victories and 5 defeats, 28 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, and former lightweight champion of the world, de Marinas, Venezuela. Here is Jorge Linares.
Remember, guys, this is the co-main event. The main event is after this. This is the co-main event. Guys, let's get ready for the final instructions.
On both sides, so you're going to get to the top of the letters on both sides. You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, John.
Here we go, guys.
If you are a believer
Let's
in Jorge
go.
Linares, the loss to Pablo Cesar Cotto was just jumping up way too high against an
get
opponent too tough. If you're a skeptic, he's just
Linares is hoping with a win that he gets a shot at Ryan Garcia. Canelo is returning in May. Let's get ready. All right, guys, here we go, guys. Both guys come out to the center of the ring, guys. Remember, we are dealing with 2 orthodox fighters, which means their left foot is forward. All right, guys, Linares moving forward, pumps a jab at him. Morales trying to move, cutting back to the right. Linares trying to cut the ring off, got the high guard. Morales pumping with a jab, hits with another jab, punch with another jab at him. Linares got the high guard, but Morales is moving back close to the ropes, pump the jab off, slide to the left. Linares coming in with a double jab. Morales pumping that jab, sliding back. Initially, guys, Linares is pushing the action. He is the one moving forward. He got the high guard. Linares jab to the body. Inching forward, inching forward. Morales shoots a jab at him, inching backwards. Linares shoots a jab. Both guys shooting jabs. First round, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Linares got the high guard. Morales doing a really good job of just lightly circling. He's just stepping and throwing a shot, stepping to the left, inching to his left. Quick flurry by Linares, but he comes up short, didn't land no punches there. Morales coming back with 2-punch combination. Now he's backing up again. Guys, we're under 2 minutes. Linares coming forward, shoots a jab at him. Morales moving. Shooting the jab back at Linares, backing up a little bit, half a step. Nobody landed a lot of it. Kind of fell out round, but so far, Linares coming to lead, left hook comes through short. Morales slips in, right hook to the body. Comes back up with that jab. Linares jab to the body. Misses the overhand right. Morales back on the jab, stiffs on him, missed the right hand, both guys inside, stiff on, create distance again. Morales back on that jab, backing up, back close to the ropes, shoots a jab, pivot, turns to the left, gets off the rope. Linares trying to cut with him, works the jab. Linares pushing forward, got the high guard, shoots a jab at him. Morales slides into him, pushes back out. Quick left hook by Morales. Morales backing up, Linares trying to inch in there. Morales doing a really good job, but he slides inside. Both guys grabs on. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Still holding on. Now both guys walk away. It looks like it might have been an incidental headbutt, possibly. There's a cut on Linares already. Incidental headbutt. Under 1 minute. Morales shooting that jab at him. Both guys in the center ring. Morales slides back. Jab to the body by Linares. Morales trying to keep him back using the jab. Pumping jab, taking a half a step back. Morales shoots the jab right down the middle. Morales comes in a 1-2 punch combination. Step to the right. Back on that jab, back on that jab. Back, oh, nice jab from Morales. Ooh, big 1-2 by Norris. Guy steps in there, lands a nice 1-2. Morales slides in, left foot to the body, pushes back off. Use the jab again on Norris. Norris trying to inch forward. Ducking, slipping to the right a little bit. Nice jab to the body by Norris. Morales trying to stay calm. Throws a 1-2 right to the body of Norris. Lead left foot by Norris. 10 seconds. Both guys come in 1-2 punch combination. Slip in. Norris right hook to the body. Left foot to the body of Morales as he pushes Norris back to the ropes. Referee comes in, split in. Time. Guys, it's one down. More to go. Guys, so Norris is cut, bleeding on the side of his head. It's leaking, guys. He's leaking. Let's listen in.
You're working really good with the job. Put pressure on him. Let's go, let's go. You have nothing. You're working really good. Good job. Good job, Perfect.
And here we're going to see the accidental headbutt, and it happens all the time with these two fighters. They just have that scar tissue. It just takes a little headbutt just like that.
Little headbutt.
Right
Here we go.
time for the blood to start flowing.
Well, you promised us there would be blood, Sergio.
Second round in, the guy both got back in the center ring. Norris pushing forward, using the jab. Looking a little bit more assertive this round. Trying to get inside of Morales. Morales move to the right. Shooting the jab, slide back to the left from the jab. Morales back on that jab to the body by Norris.
Give him some time to get cut.
Morales backing up. Norris coming forward. Inching forward. Ooh, nice left hook by Norris. Morales spins off to the left, back in the center ring. Both guys coming to jab. Nice. Ooh, nice over here, right by Norris, but then a nice right uppercut by Morales. Morales think he has Norris hurt, guys, as he attacked with a 4 or 5 punch combination. Norris pushes Morales back. Both guys kind of calm down a little bit. Morales back up on that jab for a second. And Norris misses the overhand right, misses left hook, but then he lands a right left hook. Morales shakes his head and says, yeah, you got me, and comes back with a 4 punch combination down the pipe of Norris. Norris pushing back forward, got the high guard, shoot the jab of Morales. Both guys trading jab, trying to calm down just a little bit, but Norris is coming forward. Counter left hook lands by Morales. Norris threw a jab. Morales slipped, came back with a left hook. Norris pushing forward, using that jab. 1 minute and 53 seconds left in the second round. Both guys working the jab. Both guys slipping. Morales throws a jab. Back close to the ropes. Lead uppercut by Norris. Morales come back, push it forward. Left uppercut. Norris pushes them back. Both guys inside. Head to the right side. Slide back. Back working that jab. Working that jab. Morales pumping that jab. Morales in the Philly shell style. Using the jab a little bit. Tries a 2. Gets stuffed by the guard of the Norris. Norris coming in, trying to get in there. Just misses the killer right hand. As Morales slips inside. Both guys grabs on 1 minute 19 seconds. Oh, off the push right hand. Norris push off, but he's pushing off. Morales caught him with a nice right hand. Oh, counter right hand by the Norris. Kind of buckled Morales for a second. Literally buckled him. But Morales bounced right back with a 2 punch combination, guys. Second round, 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Norris coming forward using the jab. Morales slowly backing up a little bit. Oh, nice right hand by the Norris. Makes Morales change position where he was at. He was on the right side, so after that right hand, went to the left side. Now Morales back on that jab. Left hook just missed on Norris. Morales comes in, grabs him. Norris pushing him back. Both guys fighting for positioning. 41 seconds left in the second round. Referee steps in and breaks him up. Back at it. Oh, counter right hand missed by Norris. Morales trying to get inside. Backs off, working that jab again. Tries to 0-3 2 punch combination, but Norris is still coming forward. Morales back on that jab. Both guys wait him, Norris. Try the left hook. Both guys come in, smothering punches. Inside right hands in the clinch by Norris. Referee got to come in, break them up like a bad couple. Like a bad couple, they back in like a crack at it. Lead left hook by Morales. Back in the center of the ring. Jab out of Norris. Nice job by Norris. But then the counter 1-2 at the bell by Morales. Guys, we are in for some fun tonight. Frank West says Norris is not playing. Josh Shake, what's cracking, homie? Dante Watkins, what's cracking, homie?
Some activity after the bell, but the 2 men hand down to go back to their respective quarters. Here's Carlos Morales Jr.
Let's listen in.
son of Carlos Morales. You could have deducted that yourself. I was just saying it for Sergio's. Control your breathing.
And a punch after the bell right here. Getting warned by Thomas Taylor. Shots like that usually can turn a fight if it hurts the opponent. But when the adrenaline is running like that, it's hard to stop with a bell. Sometimes you don't even hear the bell.
Yeah, I don't mind that for Morales either. Like, he took a quick shot. It was clearly after the bell. Fires off one of his.
You're not going to bully me.
No.
All right, guys, here we go. Third round just begun. Noah's coming out, working that jab gas, inching forward. Got the high guard, trying to get on the Morales. Morales slowly backing up, keeping that distance, guys. Noah's got the high guard. Remember, he has the hopes of fighting Ryan Garcia next. Oh, nice kind of right hand by Lenore's. Lenore's left, right hand to the body. Left hook just missed, gets blocked by Morales. Both got straight jabs. Lenore's inching forward. Nice 1-2 by Lenore's. But Morales made the two miss Burley, sliding on them, both guys inside. Lenore's using both hands, pushes him off. Lenore's inching forward. Morales jab to the body. Good jab. Both guys jab right there. Morales, Lenore's went to the body. Morales came up top. Guys, that cut from, oh, counter right hand by Lenore's lands. Beautiful right hand. Okay, here we go. Jab to the body by Lenore's. Morales come back up with the jab, working the jab. As that cut from Lenore's is starting to leak. Oh, counter left hook by Lenore's. Right hand left into the body by Lenore's. Right hand upstairs by Lenore's. Left into the body by Lenore's. But guys, Morales look very calm. Don't look hurt. Don't look tired. It's early on. Let's see if these punches pay dividends later in the fight. Third round, 1 minute, 45 seconds. Morales come forward with a 1-2 punch combination. Now he's backing up. Back close to the ropes. Uses the jab. Throw a jab by Lenore's. Misses the left hook. Flurry by Morales. Lenore's coming forward. Got the high guard. Slipping. Trying to get in. Counter left hook by Morales. Lenore's spins, turn, quarter turn to the right. Morales, right hand, left hand to the body. Lenore's just misses the right uppercut. Both guys come in, clinch for a second, pushes off. Morales comes into 1-2 punch combination. Lenore's go back to the high guard, stepping forward, trying to slip a little bit now. Morales pumping the jab, quarter turn to the left. Those are 1-2-3 punch at Morales. Morales inching forward. Both guys slides inside, holding for a second. Still holding. Lenore's got the high guard, shoot the jab down the middle. 51 seconds left in the third round. Morales try to lead left uppercut, come to the short, back on the jab, shooting the jab, 1-2 punch, got Morales. Both guys, 1-2 by Lenore's. Guys, listen, Morales got a damn good chin, man. Lenore's is catching him a couple good shots, but when he does catch him, Morales is coming right back. Right now, the fight's in the center of the ring. 31 seconds left in the third round. Both guys toe-to-toe, right on the logo. Looking to get in, Morales pumps the jab. Lenore's sticks the jab right down the guard. Lenore's comes in 1-2 punch combination, and down goes Morales. It wasn't, guys, it was not a punch. He may be hurt. Lenore's kind of, they called a knockdown. Hold up. Guys, I thought he got thrown down. Guys, we got to watch that. I thought Morales got thrown down, but they said the short right hand by Lenore's. Lenore's coming in, guys. 1-2 by Lenore's. Morales, guys, we got to watch it again, guys. Because it looked like Morales came in, and then it was not on the side of the camera. Because the side that we're at, so Lenore's hand goes behind him and looks like he threw him down. But on the other side, here we go, let's see it. Oh shit, it was a short right hand. It was, listen guys, listen.
Those are the ones that hurt you the most.
Yeah, in real time, Sergio, I thought it was a body shot. I thought that left hand came around and clipped it, but it was that short right hand that was extremely powerful.
Well, you guys missed it, but I caught that. That's a beautiful short punch right there.
Hey, I didn't miss it. Don't lump me in there with Mannix.
Guys, that right hand was so short, it's crazy. Guys, remember, just now tuning in, this is the co-main event. The main event is next, and that is Ryan Garcia. Hold on, guys.
Let's see what kind of condition Morales is.
Right,
as we start the third round here.
Lenore's coming forward. Looks like Morales so far has recovered using the jab backing up. Lenore's pushing forward again. Morales working the jab, upstairs, downstairs, tries a 1-2 punch combination. Linares just pushing forward. Got the high guard coming forward. Oh, nice 3-2 by Linares. Left hook right hand. Jab to the body by Linares.
It's quick, it's fast, and it's right on the money.
Morales back on that jab. Oh, nice left hook by Linares. Both guys come in, clinch up, hold up. Referee said, let go, let go, let go. Steps in, push away. Morales backing up, looking to slip, shoots a jab, jab to the body by Morales. Jab low down Linares. Morales still backing up, shoot the jab, shoot another jab. Linares trying to get close, guys. Throws that big right hand and misses. Morales come back with 2-point combination. Ooh, nice jab by Morales. Both guys inside, clinch again. Linares pushes him off. Moving forward with the high guard. Oh, nice 1-2-1 by Morales. Jab to the body by Linares. Sneaky right hand. Another right hand by Linares. Guys, listen, that right hand by Linares is so short that if it's not the right angle, oh, nice big shot by Linares. That made Morales had to roll more than the eyes on that shot. Jab by Linares, moving forward. Morales back getting close to the ropes, but he's using a nice jab, sliding on the ropes, losing that jab. Linares coming back to jab. Morales standing still. Linares charged with a 2-punch combination. Morales goes low, grab onto Linares. Referee steps in. Morales, 3 2-punch combination gets blocked. Jab to the body by Linares. Oh, nice jab to the body by Linares. Left hook by Linares. Oh, nice 1-2 by Linares. And he drops him. Holy shit, guys. Linares threw his jab to the body, right hand upstairs. And guys, listen, it was like a delay, guys. Linares hit him with a pow-pow. Morales, it's over. It is over in the 4th round knockout by Linares, guys. Listen, Morales is close to the ropes. Linares threw a jab to the body, right hand upstairs, and all of a sudden, it's like Morales' body just went limp, guys. Remember, guys, you are going to get the full fight, post-fight interview right now, uninterrupted. You're getting the full fight, Ryan Garcia fight with the finish. You're getting the full live interview from Ryan Garcia. But, guys, right now, let's listen in and find out exactly what happened.
He had his man hurt, didn't relent, kept pressuring him, and that's exactly what you got to do with tough guys like Morales. Morales didn't learn his lesson the first time.
Nice 1-2 punch combination, guys. It was a jab downstairs, and then a right hand upstairs, and he was coming with a left hook. But because Morales was hurt, he went down, slumped, and just fell.
Rather easily tonight. This is a big win for Jorge Linares to knock out a fighter as tough and resilient as Carlos Morales, who's never been knocked out. To do it in that kind of fashion.
Frank West says Linares could beat Lome if he didn't have such a long layoff. He dropped him. Listen, yeah, man, he dropped Lomachenko.
The time is now.
Yes, Ryan Garcia fight is next. Remember, guys, this is the co-main event. After the co-main event, it's the main event. And guys, stay here. We're going to track it. You're going to get this interview, the updates, the live. Stay tuned. Hit the like button. Let's get it.
After putting Lomachenko on his backside and then just knocking out Carlos Morales, something several bigger name fighters couldn't do. Ryan Garcia couldn't do it. Alberto Machado couldn't do it. Rene Alvarado couldn't do it. Plenty of pop still left in the right hand of 34-year-old Jorge Linares. Here's Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 2 minutes, 9 seconds. Round number 4. Referee Thomas Taylor steps in and puts a halt to this bout for your winner by KO from Marina, Venezuela, Jorge Linares.
Well, Sergio, what grade would you give Jorge?
His resilience is the way he bounced back from getting knocked out. That's how you know you have a special fighter. The greatness of a fighter, and Linares is a great fighter, is bouncing back from knockouts like that. Only special fighters get to do that in history, and now he's just added his name with those special fighters.
So Linares improves to 47-5. What a career he has had, a 3-division world champion. Who's to say he doesn't get gold back?
All right, guys, right now they're positioning for the post-fight interview, guys. They got Linares in the center of the ring, moments away. Listen in.
You certainly have a knack for making comebacks. It was just a year ago you were knocked out by Pablo Cesar Cano, and here you are bouncing back at 135 with a big knockout win. What did you think of your performance?
Mira, la verdad que sorprendido conmigo mismo porque sé que me puedo demostrar más de lo que he demostrado ya.
I'm surprised at myself because I know that I can even demonstrate more than that.
What more could you show in a fight like this where you pick up 2 knockdowns and a knockout of a guy that's never been knocked out before?
Creo que está de más demostrar ahora que estoy ready para pelear con los mejores, así que I'm ready for the best boxer right now.
What's left for me just to demonstrate that by fighting against the best boxers.
When you lost to Cano, you're 33 years old. Did you have any questions about whether you could get back to the top?
No, yo pienso que perdí porque quise demostrarme a mí mismo a ver si podía conseguir una oportunidad en 140, pero no se presentó, no se dio. Y pues me agarró fuera de balance, pero volví a las 35, que es donde pertenezco.
Look, I wanted to see if I could capture a world title in a 4th weight class, and he caught me. I was off balance, and now I'm back at 135 pounds.
You made some changes after that Kano loss. You went back to Japan. You went back to your roots. How much different do you feel at 135 now?
La mejor cosa que hice, la mejor decisión fue regresar a casa, que es Japón, a estar con Taken Promotion, con Mr. Honda, con mi hermano que ahora es mi entrenador oficial Carlos Linares, que también tiene a Río Tamburata, campeón mundial, y estoy en el mejor momento de mi carrera, pienso.
The best thing I could have ever done was to go back home, which is Japan, with Mr. Honda, with my brother, who's now my trainer, Carlos Linares, and I'm just ready to show the best. I'm at the best moment of my career right now.
All those changes, where did you see the difference? Where did you feel the difference?
Yo pienso que es más que todo mental, psicológico, y eso es lo que más me ayuda mi país favorito, que es Japón, porque me alimenta, ¿cómo te dice? Me limpia y me pone la mente fresca y me enfoco en lo que realmente sé hacer, que es boxear.
I think the most helpful thing is to be mentally well, and that was by going to Japan. It really helped me by being there because it almost like it provides nutrients. It makes me feel better.
The man behind you, Oscar De La Hoya, said he's already reserved Staples Center in July. You and Ryan Garcia, you're smiling. Is that the fight you want next?
First, Oscar, I want to say thank you. Thank you for giving to me this beautiful opportunity in this beautiful place, Honda Center. I'm back in 135, and I'm ready for the best for the West 135 right now. So I'm ready for May or maybe Joe. We'll see. I can't wait to see the next fight, Ryan Garcia, and then we'll see what happens. So I'm ready, and I want to say thank you to everyone, thank you to the song, and thank you to all my fans, Japan, Venezuela, United States, Mexico. Viva México, viva Venezuela, gracias.
Congratulations.
Guys, listen, man. I'm telling you right now, this would be an extreme test for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia taking on Linares. Wow. Listen. Listen, guys, don't get it twisted. I think Ryan Garcia will box well with Linares. I think his speed will give him a lot of offensive opportunities. But I'm going to say this now. There's a good chance that Linares could sleep Ryan Garcia. This is a fight, Staples Center, California in June. Guys, what are your thoughts? Here it is. What's blazing in sports?
Following round, he caught him with the exact same punch. That's when you know you have a fighter's number.
Morales sent to his corner after that first knockdown.
I don't hear this. Why don't I hear this? Oh. All right, guys, listen. The co-main event is next, guys. If you want to, guys, if you want to talk about this potential matchup, whatever you want, listen. Ryan Garcia says he wants Tank Davis. Jorge Linares says he wants Ryan Garcia. And I'm telling you this. I don't know what you guys think. Frank West, what do you think? Frank West says, I thought De La Hoya said, make the Tank fight next. Listen, That's called cloud chasing, my friend. How can you say make the Tank fight next? Remember, I'm not the only channel that said this. They bring up Tank name because they had a fight tonight. But now that the fight is here and they cannot help sell this fight any more than they already did, now the truth comes out. And the truth is, we probably going to get Linares versus Ryan Garcia. Now, like I said, I think Ryan Garcia, listen, this guy got skills. Super duper speed. But I don't know, man. It's something with that pointy chin. Like, guys with those pointy chins or that narrow face, you know, that you know, con type of face. I don't know, man. Those guys a lot of time can be chinny. They have speed. Listen, if this was Madden, those guys would be like Devin Hester. Speed kills. But in boxing, when you face tough opposition, you gotta have a chin. And guys, if Ryan Garcia fights Linares, and if he beats Linares, that is a huge victory in my eyes. That is truly, listen, Linares could be a champion. He's not, but he could be, right? Listen. Yeah, Frank West says speed kill, but nah, look at Amir Khan. Listen, see, Amir Khan got him so far, right? Beat the Palamanajis. Think about it. Even when Amir Khan was fighting Danny Garcia, Amir Khan was beating Danny, putting hands on Danny, until Danny put hands back. And the difference is, Danny needs less punches to do more damage than what Amir Khan did. Ryan Garcia, listen guys, Ryan Garcia has the look. He has the young, flashy, can get the ladies, speed. He has it. The social media following, he has it. But in boxing, sometimes it's not what you have. It comes down to what you can take. Now, can Fonseca be that man? I don't know. But if Ryan Garcia takes on Linares, listen, that's a fight. Linares not going to go away. If Linares come in there and fight anything than what I've been seeing him fight, then I'm saying somebody is getting paid. Somebody is taking some under the table money. Somebody playing fussies with some dollar bills. Listen, man, I'm T-Duck. That's Lola right there. Those hips, they make you lick your lips. Guys, listen, from me to you, if some of you guys are single, you don't want the headache of sometimes being in a relationship. Sometimes you want to see just a lady move those hips to make you lick your lips. I present to you guys, listen, my Valentine's Day present to you. You can... Russ says, second round KO, who's winning? They're not fighting right now. Guys, if you're just not joining, we're getting ready for the main event, right? The main event is Ryan Garcia. Both guys are back there right now. They are warming up. They have not come out. Guys, listen, if they are out, I would tell you. If they're walking to the ring, I would tell you. If they're getting announced, you will hear it. Final instructions, you will hear it. What's happening in the ring? Guys, hold on. Jake and Logan Paul, bonus? Let's listen in.
Hello, Mr. Logan. It's so good to have you guys here. I know you guys are supporting our very good friend Ryan. And I need to ask, what is he really? You know, besides being a social media star, is he really the real thing in boxing? I'm going to start with you, Mr. Strawberry.
No, 100%. I mean, look, I went down to train with Ryan in his training camp, and the kid is dedicated, and he's with one of the best coaches in the world.
and he's surrounded by Canelo and the champion mentality. So he's the real deal, and he's so young and dedicated, and he's got everything. He's got the looks, the Instagram followers, and so this is just the start of like what I think is one of the next, like maybe Floyd Mayweather's.
Oh. And Mr. Vlogger here, you're a mega star, obviously. Do you consider that one would actually go against the other, being a social media star would go against being a boxing star?
Do you mean, do I think the two verticals conflict with each other?
Yeah, well, verticals.
Typically, yeah. I mean, Jake and I experienced it a little bit because we are primarily YouTubers or internet stars, influencers, whatever you want to call us. So yeah, when we do boxing, people don't tend to take us as serious as we'd like until they see us train, until they see us fight. Ryan did the opposite. Ryan was a boxer first, and not just a boxer, a world-class boxer who happened to go viral on social media. So I think people often mistake his social media presence and underestimate his power and his speed and his ability as a boxer. And I think that's what happened in his last fight. And to me, I mean, you saw it, first round knockout. What was it? It's quick, it's under two and a half minutes. Yeah, and so he impressed me and proved to me then that he is indeed a world-class boxer. Don't let his social media followers.
But I know for a fact. First of all, I don't think I ever got a chance to see you eye to eye, so this is a treat for me. And you know that little people like me, we pack a punch, and I know you took the punch challenge. How hard does Ryan really hit?
Yeah, he hits really hard. The one I did with a pad on, and then I fell just to make it funny. But when Ryan hit me without the pad on, in the kidney, the liver, that kid is sharp. He's fast. He's powerful, and you don't expect it from someone his weight. So I mean, he's got knockout power, which is unusual for kids in his weight class.
And you can pack a punch, and you can take a punch. We've seen that. So how hard did he hit you?
No, yeah, Ryan hits hard. He was showing me a move. I think, and it's the speed and time, but he was showing me a move when we were down in training camp, and he was standing in front of me, and he goes, and just like, go and do it like this. And I was like, bro, I didn't even see your fist. And like, he was just like tapping me on the shoulder kind of, and you just felt his power and his speed. So the kid hits hard.
So he's got the looks and he's got the hooks. So 2 weeks ago, yeah, that's Sergio's actually. 2 weeks ago, your brother redeemed your family's name.
Yeah, must be
How
nice.
proud?
Yeah, must be nice.
How proud were you?
Very. Someone had to do it because obviously I couldn't. No, very. I mean, you saw when he won. My emotion was so raw. I don't think I was ever that excited in my life. And even when I watch back, like I get goosebumps at how excited both he was, I was, my parents were. It was a big moment for the Paul name, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have you guys back, right?
In the ring?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Any name?
I don't know. I mean.
Oh come on.
No, I don't know. I mean, Jake's obviously got KSI on his.
Oh yeah, well we know that.
KSI.
Ready for that?
I'm so ready. He doesn't know what's coming for him.
Okay, well, I guess we're back to you guys.
Ryan Garcia. All right, guys. So looks like Ryan Garcia get ready to make a ring entrance. Obviously, he's not going to be first.
For our main event, as we look at the current WBC lightweight rankings, and the question is, Chris, which one of these fighters can quickly boost Ryan Garcia to superstar?
I think you have to look at that top two. We have Vasily Lomachenko, who is the #1 guy right now at 135 pounds, one of the fastest rising stars in this sport. Is Devin Haney, champion.
Guys, listen to it. Who do you think Ryan could beat, compete, or maybe lose to? Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Fortuna, Campbell. Guys, Devin Haney's in the building. They about to interview him. Let's listen in, guys.
You know, you're rehabbing from injury. How close are we to seeing you get back in the gym?
Very close. I just started rehab, so I'm closer to being back in the ring. I'm looking towards July.
You just witnessed what Jorge Linares did. What did you think of his performance tonight before we start talking about Ryan Garcia?
He went there for a dominant performance. He showed that he's still one of the top guys in the lightweight division, and he'll get another big fight for sure.
All right, let's talk now about King Ryan. You know him well. You guys fought in the amateurs. What problems does he pose to any man that steps in there with him?
He has a lot of speed. He's very explosive, and he has a high ring IQ. He's had so many amateur fights.
Devin Haney and Ryan fought in the amateurs.
So I know that he has experience in there. So yeah.
So we know you guys fought in the amateurs. There's been some discrepancy about what the record was between you two guys in the amateurs. Clear that up for us.
He says we fought 5 times. I say we fought 6. I said we.
They fought
he says that
5
he
or
won
6 times.
2, or he won 3, I won 2, or whatever. I said I won on 6.
Devin actually said 6 times that it was 3-3 each, but we know that there's a big difference between the amateurs and the professional games. What would you do different as a professional, as a champion, than Garcia that you didn't do in the amateurs?
Oh, well, I'm just a much stronger, much faster, much mature fighter than the amateur fights. You know, I know Ryan Garcia well. I know his flaws, and that's one thing that I will expose when we do fight.
All right, let's get your prediction. What are we going to see here in our main event? Francisco Fonseca and King Ross.
Oh, I think Ryan's going to go in there for a dominant performance. He's going to, show that he's one of the top guys at 135. He should get him out of there early.
All right, Devin Haney, we appreciate you stopping by. Good luck with your rehab, and we hope to see you in the ring soon.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, now let's hear what you think about our main event. Sergio, what are we going to see?
Guys, it's very interesting, man, that not only did Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight in the amateurs, but they fought at least 5 or 6 times. Ryan Garcia said it went 3-3. Devin said he won them all. Listen, I'm telling you right now, if Ryan wins tonight, and if he beats Linares, I think he has earned the right to be in there with Devin or Lomachenko. I'm not saying he will beat these guys, but if he goes in there and put hands on Linares, well, assuming he beat Francisco tonight, I don't know, man. You guys tell me.
They're saying he's learning new things. That left hook we've talked about. He's going to the body a lot more.
Russ said Tank could KO him easy. Haney is no doubt a good fighter, but fights a little stiff. Let me tell you something. These are my things, guys. Listen, I think Ryan Garcia is, extremely speedy, good hands, good timing. The only thing that still I want to see is a good chin. I want to see him get hit with a shot that I think should rock him, and he's able to withstand it and fight through it.
Here's our tale of the tape. Garcia, as you
Tell the tip, guys. All right, guys. The age advantage is actually for Ryan Garcia is 21 years old compared to 25. Ryan, for 135 pounds, guys, he's 5'10". Great height compared to 5'7". There's no 3 knockdown rules, no standing 8 count. Cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Only the referee can stop the fight in case of accidental headbutt or foul going to the scorecards after 4.
Here's Joe Martinez.
Here we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived the main event of the evening. First to make its way to the ring in this 12-round lightweight showdown from Managua, Nicaragua. Here is Francisco Fonseca.
Let's go. Not boy.
We saw how heavy an underdog Francisco Fonseca is tonight, Sergio. How does he pull off this upset?
It's going to be very difficult because he doesn't have the hand speed of Ryan Garcia. He doesn't have the pop and the punches and the right and left hook as Ryan Garcia. But he is a seasoned veteran. Like you said, he's only lost to Tevin Farmer and Gervonta Davis. He's bringing that experience into this fight. He's also coming into a fight where he got a draw versus another fighter in Haile where they broke records. He went through over 1,500 punches in that round. If he can bring that activity, he can match speed with Ryan Garcia.
Francisco Fonseca, 25-2-2 with 19 KOs. He's got plenty of power. Let's see if he'll get a chance to use it against Ryan Garcia.
Speed, power, he has the ability to take you out.
What's up, you live with your boy T. whatsblazing sports. Who's calling? Let's talk about it.
You from the a YouTube channel?
Yeah, let's get it, man. Who's calling?
It's Jake.
Jake, what's cracking, homie?
I was just gonna ask, what's your prediction for the fight?
I would go with Ryan Garcia. I think it's gonna maybe around the 6th rounds, possibly around 8th or 9th round stoppage.
So everybody knows about the Jake Paul gift fight, right?
Yes.
And you know about the Logan Paul KSI controversy. Logan Paul lost over that.
Yes.
So if Logan Paul was to fight Antonio Brown and Jake Paul was to fight KSI, who would be the underdog and who would come out on top?
I think Antonio Brown would be the underdog because Antonio Brown has improved that he can actually box. Logan Paul is more of a boxer, but I don't know, man. I think Logan Paul still needs a lot of improvement. I think Jake is a better boxer than Logan Paul. Jake, honestly, exceeded my expectations. I'm not saying that my expectations were super high, but when he came out there and the way he fought and put some combinations together, even though it ended very early, listen, you know what, Jake Paul and KSI, I don't know if there's any underdog. I don't think it's one. I think it's a competitive fight for that level, and any man can win. I think Jake does a better job than his brother, but I don't know if that means he will win.
So, in the way that Keemstar and a lot of other people on YouTube would put it, as Jake is a textbook boxer. So he works on the outside, he fights off of his back foot, and he has more fatigue and more control over his body. As in Logan only threw 2 right hands in his fight. So do you think if Logan and Jake Paul were to fight like they said that they would, if they had enough fights under their belt, do you think Jake would come out on top?
If Jake fought Logan?
Yeah.
His brother? That won't happen, though. That's just a fantasy matchup. If I had to pick a fighter, I would pick Jake to beat Logan. But it won't happen.
And not to focus back to this around Garcia fight, but I know you're more of like a sports guy and you're a boxing dude, so I figured I'd ask you.
Let's get it.
But I have my predictions in this fight for Ryan Garcia to win, and I just figured I'd ask you about the last fight, and about Jake and all that. Figure if you'd like that.
So how does Ryan win this fight right here? And can he beat Linares?
No, I think Ryan will win the fight. I think he's gonna have to prepare for all out war pretty much.
Ooh, so and you talking about the Linares fight? Are you talking about Fonseca?
I'm talking about right now. I think he's just gonna have to prepare for war.
Hey, listen, man. Even though I got Ryan picked to win, something is telling me, listen, Fonseca, 25 wins, 19 knockouts. If he can catch Ryan with something that Ryan don't see, when you're a taller fighter, sometimes you let your hands drop a little low. And those overhand looping shots can find home sometime. And if E.T. find home tonight, I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I feel like Ryan Garcia, he can definitely pack the punch, but can he take it?
I know. That's my question. That is my question. See, to me, he got great speed, good movement. I mean, super fast hands and combinations. But he has that same almost chin built like Amir Khan. And I hope his chin is nowhere near being relatives, cousins, or uncles to Amir Khan's chin, because that would not be good news for big fights in the future.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like the Tyson Fury versus Wilder fight when you think about it, because when Fury versus Wilder won, so you would see Fury hit Wilder, and Wilder's one of the hardest hitters you could ever see in heavyweight boxing, and then Fury would just hit him, and then he would just eat the punch and keep going. He can pack, but at the same time, it would phase him. It would not that make us a fight.
All right, champ. I'm at the there are moments away from fighting. I'm about to cut you off and get this work in. But hey, after the fight, call back in, bro, because I would love to talk about that subject.
All right. Just let me know, all right?
Got you, champ. All right, guys, the main event is on its way, guys. We got Ryan Garcia is getting ready, guys, to take on Fonseca. Let's get a little bit of vibe. Here we go, guys. The fight just happened. Ryan coming out, got the high guard guy looking to get in. Fonseca using the jab. Both guys take the fight right in the center of the ring. Fonseca, lead right hand to the body as Ryan Garcia inching forward. Feigning, inching, shoot that quick hand. Ryan earlier showing that fast jab guy, but it's actually Fonseca who is landing the fluster jab to the body of Ryan. Ryan's inching forward, guys. Right hand to the body by Fonseca. Ryan flicking the jab upstairs as he ends forward. Double jab, right, triple jab by Fonseca, upstairs, downstairs. Right hand just missing the body by Fonseca. Lead left hand, left hook by Ryan, come back to the jab, but those shots did not get through. Counter right hand just missed by Ryan Garcia. Fonseca got the high guard, slowly inching forward. It's Ryan Garcia working the jab. Lead left hook by Ryan Garcia. Guys, right now, he's not getting around that guard of Fonseca. Fonseca come forward using the jab. Ryan pumping the jab back at him. 2 minutes left in the first round. Nice lead left hook by Ryan Garcia. That staggered Fonseca. Make him stagger about 5-6 steps back to the left. Fonseca looking like he recovered, guys, trying to come back. Left the jab to the body, but a nice jab. Counter jab by Ryan. Stumbles him just a little bit, guys. Ryan Garcia is showing the power early. I figured a 6 or 7, 8 night, but Ryan says, hey, big left hook by Ryan Garcia and drop Fonseca. He's down, guys. He's not getting up. He's out, guys. He's out with his eyes open. Fonseca had been knocked out by a left hook in the first round by Ryan Garcia. Holy smoke, guys. That left hook, guys, listen, I don't know, man. I didn't predict this. I predicted a 6th or 8th round stoppage. But Ryan Garcia said, listen, I got other plans. I got a date tonight. I got a girl tonight. They said she's going to take all this pipe. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm heavy. Let's get it, guys. Ryan Garcia come out. Didn't do much, but did enough. The chin did not get tested. But the power, the left hook that was coming up short, which you never want to hear from a girl. They showing Jake Paul, guys. Jake Paul is in shock, like, holy shit. Oh, my gosh. Guys, let's turn the volume up.
Almost apologetic with what he just did.
Listen.
Apologetic, concerned, doing the classy thing. And that's what makes this young man special. He has a whip.
Fonseca is just getting on his feet, guys. He's sitting on a stool in the middle of the ring.
That is all right.
Hell. Ryan, shit.
Back to back. First round knockout with one punch. Same punch. Left hook.
Logan got his mouth wide open, guys.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Listen, he was asleep with it. Listen, guys, he was on his back, eyes open, sleep, guy. Listen, his eye was wide open. You could have put Visine, Listerine, bleach, and some more things in his eyes, and they want to blink, guys. Fonseca got caught with a left hook that had him shook. Like somebody getting their pockets checked and you hear the loose change jiggling in their pockets. Ryan Garcia gets the win. Oscar De La Hoya coming up and embracing him like, yes, if Canelo does leave me, I got you. If Oscar was smart, he would lock Ryan Garcia in a life deal right now.
Same smile, same charm, causing the same harm.
Brave Click in the building. Say I was the caller. Sell it to Brave Click in the building. Thank you for calling, man. I appreciate it, homie. Guys, oh my God. Listen, they showed again, guys. Fonseca was getting ready to throw like a right hand. That's it. Counter left hook beats the right hand, guys. Let me show you what happened, guys. All right, so Fonseca was getting ready to throw the right hand, right? And Ryan Garcia's hands were so fast that he threw a left hook that beat the right hand. As soon as Fonseca opened up, he threw the guy. Listen, a lot of rookies throw a left hook like this. Ryan threw this left hook was so goddamn short that it's like it went like this. I'm not lying. It went boom, so tight. The right hand was coming like this here. The left hook came inside it, hit him right on the button, guys. Button him up as if he's in a 3-piece suit, guys. We still got the post-fight interview coming. Hold on. Okay. Not yet. They're still talking about it. Guys, we got the post-fight interview coming on. We got to find out if Linares is going to step his ass in that ring at the age 34 years old. We got to see if Ryan Garcia is going to call out Tank Davis, guys. We got to see it. We got to hear it. We are live. We're back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. And here it is. What's blazing the sports? Aquí está lo que Billy en Los Deportes.
His career.
And don't you give me shit about my goddamn Spanish. I am teaching my goddamn self and my boy Jose, who's from Panama. First language is Spanish. Not teaching me nothing. But I'm teaching myself. Here we go.
20th professional victory. He is still undefeated. King Ryan. Ryan Garcia.
Message sent by Ryan Garcia. It took him 1 minute and 20 seconds to beat Francisco Fonseca, a very tough fighter. Granted, he was a big underdog, but I don't think anyone predicted this fight to look anything like this. There's Bernard Hopkins, part of the Golden Boy crew. Chris Mannix making his way into the ring.
Still waiting for the
What a
interview, guys.
Valentine's Day
First
for
round,
Garcia.
lay
You won't
down.
forget this anytime soon. Let's go now to Chris
Listen in,
Mannix.
guys.
Ryan, congratulations. It was just a few months ago you had what looked like the signature win of your young career against Romero Duno. Somehow you were able to top that tonight. What did you think of your performance?
You know, it was a good performance. It didn't last much long. But, you know, I watched the video of Sugar Ray Robinson before coming into this fight. He did a little fake, and he caught him with the perfect left hook. So when I seen Fonseca move that way, I just faked him a little bit and caught him clean with that left hook. I was planning for it to go a little longer, I'm not going to lie. But respect to Fonseca, man. They're great people. You know, they were respecting me through the whole camp. You know, there was never bad blood. I thank him for that opportunity so I can showcase my skills.
Take me through that first round, whatever time it was in. It seemed like you were throwing that left hook and clipping him a couple of times before you landed that big one.
Well, wait, I forgot. Can I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ real quick? Because, you know, he keeps me calm in the ring. And, you know, there's a lot of people here.
Smash that like button, guys. Do me a favor. Smash that like button.
I seen the left
Shout out to
hook.
American Pastor Travel in the building.
I just needed to let him commit to a shot, so I let him get comfortable, and I caught him right between the shot. It's a perfect left hook. That's what they call it.
At just 21 years old, you're obviously still growing. Do you feel your power growing every single fight?
You guys watched when I was 17 years old. Like, I'm growing up. I'm 21. I'm a late bloomer. But now I feel my body coming in, and I told you I'm ready for everybody now. I'm ready. I feel comfortable. I've been in there with all the good sparring. I'm ready to go after everybody. I want everybody. Let's go. I'm turned up. I'm turned up. Let's go.
You know, one guy that certainly has a history with you is the man to your left, also carrying a belt.
Devin Haney. Devin Haney.
I need a belt too. If he's a champ, I'm a champ, right?
I'm the champ. Oh yeah, I'm the champ. If he wants a real fight, he can fight me.
I should be champ.
Devin said you can fight me.
I should be champ, right?
If he need to become champ.
I'll get to you. I'll get to you.
Let's make it happen.
I'll get to you. Let's get that.
Devin challenging it right now, guys. Devin said, let's go. Ryan said, let's go. They got me pumped up.
Won what in the amateurs? Devin says he's won all 6 of the matchups against you. You say something different.
Yeah, it's different. You know, look it. We had great fights in the amateurs. No doubt. He's a talented fighter. Much respect. You know, he got love for the game. I'm never a hater. You know, but we need to get this shit going on, right? We need to get this shit popping. We need to fight. Hey, we're good fighters. Let's fucking fight. We're good fighters. Let's fight.
Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Let's do it.
Coming off an injury, your promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, said he's already reserved the Staples Center for you against Jorge Linares sometime this summer. After
Fight Devin.
Linares,
Fight Devin.
Fight
Devin.
I said if he had a good performance, I'll fight him. I said it was okay. Let's get it on. Let's go. I said I had a plan for 2020, and that was to shock the world. So I'm about to shock the world, beat Linares, beat Lou Campbell, beat Gervonta Davis. Now I'm going to go after Devin.
Oh, he made Devin like fourth in line.
Devin Haney last. He knows I'm the best fighter in the world. Let's make the fight
Oh,
happen.
man.
Look forward to all that. Good luck, guys.
He made Devin last.
Well, this
Linares,
crowd got the
Campbell,
result they wanted. I think they would rather
Davis,
let it marinate a little bit. I mean, it is Valentine's Day.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's a blaze. And where there's a blaze, there's C-Dub. And I'm back at like a crack addict. Giving you Boston Geekers this work. Guy, listen, Ryan Garcia said, listen, man, I know T-Dub is having a bad voice day. He sounded like he done been chain smoking Cools and Newports and a pack of Camels all at once and some Pall Malls. I'm going to cut his night early, and I'm going to go on and put this man to sleep in the first round. Guy, listen, if you are just now coming in, you missed the whole fight. The fight did not go a full round, guy. Listen, it wasn't a circle. It didn't go a full round. It wasn't a circle. It wasn't a spear. It wasn't a 360. Barely a 180. Ryan coming out there flashing the speed. Fonseca landing body shots early. Ryan trying to get that left foot, but it's getting caught early on. And right when Fonseca was trying to open up, like donut shop at 5 in the morning, he was trying to open up to throw a right hand. As soon as he did this, you can see Ryan watching him throw the skinniest, tightest left hook in between the right hand. I'm not gonna lie, Fonseca right hand never left this point. By the time he done this, Ryan came around the corner, hit him around the corner, and slept that man. He had him sleeping with his eyes open. That way, see, that's a man right there that's never resting on the job. Because when he's on his back, he still got his eyes open like he's seeing everything. Wow. Let's get it, guys. Let's go to the chat. Let's read some chat, guys. Let's read some chat. American Baptist Driver said Ryan Garcia won. Yes, first round. He's running. He knew Devin would smoke him. Devin called him out. Armando said that was a fake KO. Something. JR said fight over. Yeah, man, it's over within the one. Big knockout by Ryan Garcia. Brave Click says just saying when you want me to call back. You call right now, homie. Call right now. Don Dowda running from Haney. Smoke. Alejandro says, called it. What did you say, man? What did you say? Steve Pitt was cracking, homie. Rush. Leroy. Logan and Jay would never fight. Nah, they would never fight. I don't think so. Yo, you laugh at your boy T-Dub was plays in the sports. Let's talk about it. Man, Jay, bro, what did you think, man?
That was pretty gnarly as far as, I feel like Ryan Garcia was going to come out on top either way.
Right.
But I was thinking to myself, I was like, he's either about to eat a few punches or he's about to throw just about one that's going to just take out Fonseca.
Big shot. Now, what do you think about Devin Haney getting in the ring and basically challenging him right there? But Ryan said basically, nah, you're going to be fourth or fifth in line.
Well, like, I feel like Ryan got, I feel like he had the hit list as much fighters would say. Like, Tyson Fury said after Wilder, he fight Anthony Joshua, and then two others, and I forgot who they were. And then
It was Deontay Wilder, Joshua, and then he said Dylan White. But then he took out Dylan White, and now he's saying Chisora.
Yeah, so it's like a fighter like that has a hit list. So I feel like Ryan Garcia has his hit list, and I feel like he has a whole bunch of people that he still has to make deals with. They're actually got to fight. Which, when you're a big pro fighter like that, I don't think it would be the appropriate thing to turn something like that down. Somebody's just going to say, hey, you're scared. You don't want to smoke. They're always going to have something to say to try to get you to be into it. But I honestly do feel like 7-8 will end up fighting right versus.
Listen, I'm being honest. As good as this knockout was, we didn't see a lot, but if they fought right now, I will give the edge to Devin Haney. But if Ryan can some kind of way pull off that list he got, which I'm being honest, I don't think he's going to work out that way. I don't think he's going to. Remember, the guys he's trying to pick off, like Tank Davis. Tank Davis runs his own schedule, but he's talking about Linares. That'll be a good fight. Who did he say after Norris? Was it Norris? I know he said Tank Davis, but he said somebody else. What's the guy from UK, I believe? That was UK fighter. The guy that Lomachenko beat last. I can't think of it. But let's talk about that Tyson Fury versus Wilder, man. They are fighting in 1 week. What do you mean A side? You talking about in the USA? Yes. All of it's going to be in Las Vegas, February the 22nd. It is the rematch. The first fight went out 12 rounds. Many people thought Fury won. Wilder did get a couple of big knockdowns, one coming late in the 12th. Let's get it. Don't sugarcoat it.
Okay, so the fight number one, Fury Wilder won. My initial thoughts on it were Fury just came back from he's trying to bounce back from a huge relapse in his life. Like this series of unfortunate things that happened to him. And he didn't have, he didn't have that yes man that most people have around him. He had the people telling him that he's not going to be able to do it, not going to be able to bounce back. So the night that him and Wilder fought was his night to prove himself. That he's taken over and he's coming back. So he had a lot to lose, pride-wise, and him and Wilder both. We can both agree they're two of the best heavyweights, and they both have like two of the biggest egos.
I say number one, number two right now. Joshua's right up there with them, but skill-wise, I think both of them guys honestly would beat Joshua. But hey, maybe that'll happen one day. But go ahead, like so. It sounds like you're saying that the first fight that Fury wasn't fully back, and it sounds like you say he's going to be back this fight. Who wins the rematch?
Fury. I feel like Fury won the first one because if you can take, when I started calling earlier and you were like, hey, Mike's best fight, I think, but also, the whole Ryan Garcia thing, you can pack a punch, but can he take one? It's like Deontay Wilder. He didn't really get hit by Fury, like that much. He didn't get hit. Fury hit him in the body, maybe, got him with a jab or two, either like the forehead or something, maybe the jawline, but he didn't get like a clean hit. So it's like Ryan Garcia, me and you talked about it. He's like, can he take a hit? He can pack one, but can he take one? That's like thing. We know Fury
So
can take one.
does Fury win by decision or knockout? Fury says he won a second round knockout. Does he win by decision or knockout?
Definitely decision. As much as I love Tyson Fury and he's such a respectable person, I honestly feel like it's going to go to the scorecards because, they're the only two undefeated heavyweights that really have that big of a name for themselves and that have made multiple pay-per-views and main events and stuff like that. So I feel like it's definitely going to the scorecard because Deontay Wilder, he just doesn't gas. He was ready. He was ready for 12 more rounds after their 12 was up. So I feel like it's going to the scorecard if anything. I definitely will be split decision.
Split decision. Okay, good fight. Okay. I do differ from you. I'm going to tell you how. Now, when you talk about the first fight, I believe the opposite because when you said that Fury had nobody around him telling him that believed in him, actually he did. His trainer is the one that got him back training. Before he fought Deontay Wilder, he already had 2 tune-up fights. So Wilder wasn't his first fight back. That was his third fight back. And his his trainer was the one that was telling him, getting him in shape, pushing him, telling him he can do it. And then him and Wilder ended up making a fight. The reason that he fought Wilder, because Fury said he felt that Joshua was disrespecting the UK. He said he felt Joshua did not want to fight Wilder, and it made the UK look like basically pussies, and he was going to step up and fight Wilder. So his confidence was there. He was there. Like, and you can tell it was evident from the very first few rounds because he came out putting his hands behind his back, doing this slick movement against Deontay Wilder. Now, here is where Deontay Wilder did something different that they typically don't do. See, Wilder goes wild typically after he hurts you. But it was his first time on pay-per-view. He wanted that knockout so bad that he went wild from the fucking get-go. And Fury was making him miss bad. And even though Fury, it's like you said, maybe he didn't land a lot of shots to Deontay Wilder's head, which means that a lot of those early rounds was given to Fury based on Fury just making him miss bad. Not landing, but making him miss bad. When I watched it live the first time, I did not score it. I was like, man, I don't know. I said, I could see them edging the fight to Fury. I could see it being a draw. You know, it was a tough fight because if you're just looking at it, remember, we're not judges. We're just looking at it. And I wasn't scoring around. I was doing what I was doing tonight. I'm calling blow by blow. But when I watched the fight and they played it maybe a week or so ago, they had no commentating, no poly. They only let you hear the punches and the crowd. And I'm telling you, it was a different fight. It wasn't as controversial. And to be honest, the second time around, I truly believe this is a 50-50 fight still. The first time was a 50-50 fight. The second fight is going to be different. Wilder's going to be more patient. Fury's going to show how he has adapted. But Wilder has shown that he can put. Listen, I got Wilder by knockout. It's a 50-50 fight. So even though I'm saying Wilder's going to knock him out, up until that time, Fury could be winning, or it could be anybody fight. But the fact is, Wilder has shown that he can knock out Fury. Fury has not shown that he can hurt Wilder. Fury does not knock out people like that. His last two fights, see, after Wilder fought Tyson Fury went and fought somebody named Tom Schwartz, the missing Jedi from Star Wars, Tom Schwartz. And he didn't knock, they called it a knockout, but it was a guy that was in it just letting Fury wham him in the first round. Then he went and fought a dude named Otto Wallin. Nobody heard of Otto Wallin. But Fury almost lost that fight because Otto Wallin had him cut so deep that he needed a tampon or a maxi pad to cut that cut up to stop it from bleeding. And remember, that was the last fight. Fury is going into this fight with Wilder with scar tissue in his left eyebrow. If Wilder hits that with a right hand, listen, I got Wilder by knockout.
You see, if you have, okay, so like, you have the one, well, just, I'm not going to say who, because I don't know, you know, because usually in a fight, you have somebody, you know, who, you got this guy who's got the biggest ego, and you got the guy who's got the most to lose. So,
they both have the most to lose. Remember, Tyson Fury is being regarded as the linear champion that was handed down from past linear to Lennox Lewis to Holyfield to Tyson. All these guys have had the linear title, and now Tyson Fury claims it. He still does not have a loss. Deontay Wilder has 10 consecutive successful title defenses for the WBC. He is tied right now with Muhammad Ali. If he beats Fury, then he surpasses Ali. They both has a lot to lose and a lot to gain.
okay, so, you know, you got Deontay Wilder, who doesn't look to end his career, whether it's retirement or, you know, any other stipulation that he doesn't look to end his career anytime soon, correct? And then you got Tyson Fury, who looks to only have one or two more fights under his belt before he's done. And it's like, okay, so if Wilder says, hey, you know, if he says it today or, you know, tomorrow, he's like, I want Fury to be my last fight, then he's going to go out there, he's going to have a totally different mentality over, oh, I'm fixing to go knock his ass out, or I'm going to
Well, remember that can go a few different ways because think about this. A lot of times when a fighter can see the end of the road, a lot of time they already have lost drive. Because if you see the end of the road, that means you already thought about quitting. As a matter of fact, you're saying you're going to quit. Now, if it was his last fight, maybe he'll leave it all on the line. Remember, he's not saying it's his last fight. He's talking about he's still going to fight Joshua and going to fight maybe Chisora Dylan White. I remember Wilder wanted to fight Fury immediately after the draw. Fury was the one that pulled out. I'm telling you right now, the person that's hungry is Wilder.
Yeah, he is definitely. I don't feel like how there's always an underdog in a fight. For some reason, I don't feel like there's an underdog.
There is not. Yeah, I agree. There is no underdog. It's a 50-50.
You got the A side, which is where Wilder is, and then you got the UK, which is where literally all of Fury's people are. And so it's like you don't know who's going to win the fight because they're both, two champions, and they're both two of the best heavyweights. And so, you kind of got to pick, hey, do I want the dude that's going to try to outbox or do I want the one that's going straight for the knockout? Who's looking for that loose chin, So you got to watch the fight before you can genuinely pick in your heart who's going to win.
Bro, it's 50-50, man. These are juggernauts. Listen, Fury's a freak of nature. He's 6'9", and he can move around like a middleweight or a welterweight. He has extremely long arms, and he always feinting and moving. And then you talk about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is, at one point, he was like the Happy Gilmore of boxing. He didn't do everything as if he was trained all his life. But when he swings, like Happy Gilmore swing that golf club and knock the ball over 400 or 500 yards, when Wilder swings, it's typically a home run. When he swings, it's like Babe Ruth pointing to center field. Something is going to go, and it's going to go very far. 42 wins, 41 knockouts. And I'm telling you right now, that draw, that controversial draw, and people telling him that he's really lost that fight. See, when a fighter fights and people telling him he really lost, that really gets them, it makes that person like, fuck it. I want to fight him back. You're not going to say he beat me. Fury is Wilder's best opposition. Wilder is Fury's best opposition. Even though the bigger gross fight will probably be Deontay Wilder versus Joshua, the better skill matchup is the fight we're getting right now.
So the thing about Joshua versus Wilder or Fury is, they're both going to say, well, Andy Ruiz beat you, and that's going to piss him off. And so it's one of those things, like Andy Ruiz kind of has like the same story that Tyson Fury does. Not like with the whole drugs and the mental issues, but the physicality of, and like, I guess you say their posture and the way that they fight, because like neither one of them are light on their feet. We can both say that. They're not light on their feet.
Hold on, who's not light?
Andy Ruiz and Tyson Fury, we can both agree.
Oh, no. Tyson Fury is very light on his feet. You got to go watch him again. Fury does nothing but moving.
About when he fights on his back foot, though, and you see him coming for that 1-2, like you can tell he's super heavy on that 1-2.
Fury?
Like when he's throwing, like when he goes to throw, he'll go like a left, and then he'll go to hit you with a right, and he's super heavy on that like back foot as soon as he goes to throw.
Well, I mean, because maybe he's trying to push off over. When you talk about moving, in a heavyweight division, there's nobody that can move as good as Fury. Fury can move, man. Like Luis Ortiz has angles. He's a southpaw and he has angles. He doesn't move like he has subtle little angles where he slips in and lands shots. Fury has tremendous upper body movement where he do full 45-degree tilts and angles and make you miss. He grabs you, pushes you, and turns you. He uses his feet to either triple jab and slap to the left, or he'll touch his nose, touch his head, and then step over to the right. Fury has been so tricky. Remember, when Fury fought Klitschko, they said it was a very boring fight because Fury did nothing but moving and jabbing and won a boring fight by jabbing Klitschko the whole night. Now, the reason that Wilder versus Fury is not going to be boring because Klitschko never took chances. Wilder's going to take chances. And if he lands, it could be sweet dreams. Or Fury can wake up one more time.
Okay, so, you know, as Fury said after his fight, when they did the post-fight interview, and, you know, of course, all these films leading up to the fight number 2, how they talk about their first fight experience, he says, I laid there and don't know how I got up.
He was knocked out, bro. He was knocked out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you think Jack Reese, the ref, scored that how he should have?
No, he should have stopped it. He should have stopped it. Here's the reason why. Because this year or last year, we had either 2 or 3 people died shortly after leaving the fight, leaving the ring. Died. Now you have a man that is visually unconscious. That is a dead sign he has a concussion. And you allow him to continue. Now, the good side is Fury was able to finish the fight. But it couldn't have went that way. Wilder could have hit him again and could have killed him. And that would have all been on Jack Reese. That he should not have let him continue. But by him let him continue, it made a controversial decision. But in my opinion, bad call.
So, do you think Jack Reese, because Jack Reese scored the Logan Paul KSI fight, do you think Logan Paul hit KSI in the back of the head for a 2-point deduction was appropriate for that action?
Well, actually, when I saw it in replay, he actually missed that shot. He tried to hit him, but he actually really missed it. I don't think he should have been took 2 points, maybe got a stern warning. But when you watch the shot, maybe it looked like he actually landed, but in slow motion, it really didn't land.
Yeah.
But before that, Logan Paul did do something else that was illegal. But I think he held his head down with his left hand and hit him with a right uppercut. You can't hold somebody and hit him. But that was not called by the ref.
That was not. They also didn't score a knockdown that JJ got on Logan.
Right. That should have been a knockdown.
So when I know we were talking about water period, Jack Reese got involved. Jack Reese is actually a very controversial ref. Right. He I guess you could say he tries to say that he brings out the fight that the fighters don't, in a way, by letting them continue and I guess you could say I don't know how to say it right, like the not so normal stakes of a fight, like Fury, he got knocked out, like he was out. That's fair to say. Then he was out, and then he just got back up after it was way longer than 10 seconds. Jack Reese started counting after he had told Wilder to back up, and then turned around and started counting. And he started at 2, and then he goes 3, and then he turns around once again, and then he goes 4, and then his coach Fury back up when if he would have been counting like he was supposed to, it would have been 10 seconds. Wilder would have won that fight.
Yeah, plain and simple, when a man is unconscious and not moving it, he shouldn't even been counted. Listen, all right, it's like tonight. Do you remember when Ryan Garcia landed that left hook? And did you see how Fonseca was on his back, not moving? The referee counted maybe to 3 and waved it off. Because when you see a man not moving, he shouldn't continue. But all right, you know what? That's long enough. I'm going to get ready to jump out of here. Get ready and see what I can do with the rest of this Valentine's Day. Do me a favor, man. If you have any social media, I appreciate you calling. We're going to do many more of these, also daily videos. Let the people know who you are one more time. And if you have any social media, how to follow you.
Okay, my name's Jake. I can comment on your stream right now.
Okay.
So they can find my YouTube. I've actually been trying to come up and make content and be better at it. And I seen your stream and I was like, this dude really knows what he was talking about, because you were talking about like boxing and all kinds of these other things. And I was just like, yeah, he actually knows what he's talking about. So
Yes.
I'll just comment like hi right there, and that's how. Just click on my name and you can go sub and turn on post notifications. I try to upload whenever I can. And that's about social media I got. I'm trying to start making money and making it for myself.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the call, homie. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Yeah, this coach comment on one of my videos or something if you ever want to make a call and talk about boxing or something, because I'm a huge fan.
Hey, that's what I do, man. I talk a lot of boxing. Thanks so much, man. All right, guys, remember, guys, this is your boy T. Blazing the Sports, man. Listen, guys, not only do I call fights, I am a live coach in real life. I have real fighters in real life. I have ordinary people I train in real life. And then I come here and bless this microphone and spit hot lava until it fucking melts. Guys, February the 22nd. Hold on, guys. Yo, you left the boy T. Who's calling? Let's talk about it. You got about 3 minutes. Let's rock. Donna. What's going on, homie? Let's talk about it, man.
Hey, man, what's going on with it, T-Dub? Great call as always, bro.
Man, bro, what do you think about the fight, man? What do you think about, did you see it or did you hear it?
Hey, are you asking me about these 2 fights today, bro?
Say that one more time.
No, I'm saying, are you asking about these 2 fights that you just called?
I'm talking about the Ryan Garcia fight. Yeah, in the Lord, let's talk about both of them. Let's talk about both of them.
Hey, man, well, I 2 words for you, and it's gonna sum them up both for me. This is a showcase fight, bro. You know what I mean? Both of them guys are supposed to look good. They both look good, and you know, the only thing I really learned about today is that Devin's not next.
Right.
Did you learn anything more than that?
Yeah, I learned that Devin's not even next.
Right.
Oh, man. Devin got in that ring. Yeah. Bro, he was like, he named out like 3 or 4 people and then said Devin, man.
Man, I know Luke Campbell, man. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Stuff like this gets me frustrated with the sport of boxing today. You know,
right.
First of all, so Devin was able to climb into the ring, right?
Yeah.
See, well, that's a clout chase, man. Dana Hoyer know Devin's not next. Garcia knows Devin's not next. Everybody knows he's not next. And, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff right there frustrates me to no end. You know, if you know the guy's not going to get a chance, just say that. You know, I mean, even when he come in the ring, say, bro, look, 2025, that's when I'm looking for you. You know what I mean? So for the next 5 years, whatever, we can just talk, but we ain't even going to talk about making a fight.
You know what I thought about this? I thought Ryan said something that actually made him look pretty bad. Even if Ryan did not want to fight Devin next, I don't think he should have said what he said at the end. He should have said, if you're next, then you're next and you can get it. And then in the back room, went to Oscar, like, do not make that next. But by him saying on the microphone that it's this guy, and then pat him on the back, and then you just said you don't want that smoke in so many ways. As a fighter, you can't. As a fighter, you gotta seem like you hungry, like you're starving. Like if Deontay Wilder was in that ring, no one you can't be Wilder. You gotta tell Wilder, listen, I'll smoke your fucking boots. But when you get in the back, then you tell your promoter, you know I was fucking lying, right? You better come up with something like it's your fault. Why I can't make this fight happen. But Ryan just made it on his own self by saying, I got all these other people and then you.
Just like with Porter and Earl. When Earl came to the ring, he told him he next. He went to the back and he said, not next, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You know? It made him look a little bit good. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No. You was perfect, man. That made me laugh. Because Sean Porter said, oh, this is going to be the easiest fight to ever make. And then by the time they get to the post conference, nah, you're not next. Like, what happened from this ring walk to the back room? I bet you Kenny Porter probably slapped Sean Porter back of the head. You idiot. Bah! What you mean he ain't next? We got to defend this belt first. Hey, Kenny looked like the type that'll slap you in the back of your head, though, bro. He'll slap the back of your head. You know, he had that fro, too. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I just want to add in a couple more things. First of all, I wanted to say with the Wilder and Fury fight, the first one. Now, I agree with everybody is that it was a knockout, but believe if anybody knows boxing, right, in my opinion, once Fury got up, he won the rest of that round. You know, if we just took it from when he got up to the bell, I think Fury won that, you know. You know, and people can disagree or whatever, but to me it just proves that even if it was the wrong call, it still was the right call because he still had.
Well, it was the way I look at it. It was the best outcome for the wrong call. It's like whenever you have somebody that's knocked unconscious, that's immediately let you know they got some brain issues because they've been knocked to where they can't move any muscles. Basically, they've been knocked into a dream within the dream within the dream. But it was the best outcome because when Fury did get up, and Wilder thought he put him out and he didn't. Fury came back and landed a big hook that actually allowed him to win the back half of that round. But now that was still a 10-8 round because he got dropped, knocked out, and woke up. But like I said, remember, there's 3 people that died that last year. One of them got knocked out. One of them finished the fight and was throwing up immediately outside the ring. So when you look at that, you have to take precaution, even if, you know, unless you are a psychic and you know the outcome that this guy's going to wake up and have a strong finish like that, sometimes it's just not worth it. Like, if the guy would have let Fonseca tonight, who was not moving with his eyes open, and continued to count to 10. In some kind of way, Fonseca beat the count, and then Garcia hit him with some shit that damn near gave him permanent brain damage. I mean, like I said, it was the best outcome for not a good decision, but it worked out.
Right, but now,
yeah.
Right, but I want to add this part in because I think this is important. Now, for Sika, he wasn't undefeated, right? He had lost before.
Yeah.
Right, and now see Fury, he got up, he beat the count, technically or untechnically, whatever you want to say, but he was also undefeated and is considered by some who don't know boxing as a lineal champion. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think, you know, as the old saying goes, you have to beat the champ. I know they both were champs, but, you know,
Well,
I think that
one was a real champ.
Earned and deserve that respect. Yes, sir?
One was a real champ. Wilder was a real champ.
Yeah. Well, I'm not disputing that, but we do know that Fury is undefeated. He is considered by people a lineal champion, right? So, you know, whether I like it or not, because I don't agree with it, you know, I think the last lineal champion was Lennox Cruz.
Yes.
And so, you know, and until 1 and 2 fight, I think that there is no lineal and vacant. But I would like to ask you the question, man, that could get me.
Let's get it.
It has nothing to do with Wilder and Fury.
Okay.
It has to do with Charlo and Harrison. Are you ready for the water bottle?
Let's get it.
Right. Hey, I ain't trying to get you in trouble with nobody, man.
Oh no. Let's get it. Far away. I don't know exactly what you're gonna ask. Let's go.
Right, because you're a trainer, bro. And now this is what I want to know. So if we're in a fight, right, and you're the what they call it, the chief second, and I'm your assistant, or I'm the uncle of the guy that you're training. Now, are you going to give him one water bottle in the first 4 rounds, and then maybe give him a second water bottle after that? That everybody can see that that's not the same water bottle? I mean, because in my opinion, I understand why Derrick James didn't want to touch the bottle, bro. You know what I mean? Because that could be putting his stuff at risk, whether it was, you know, whatever, right? And because I think that there's a reason that he knew not to touch it. I mean, I'd be interested to hear what he say. I hope he say the right thing. You know, I know that you might have to say something to keep the business rolling. And and then the other thing I wanted to ask you this, right? Because everybody keeps saying, well, they tested him after the fight. Right. If I take something, not saying he did, I'm saying if I took something, right, and I did a workout for 45 minutes, and I went and got tested, it's not automatically going to show up in the system, right? Because that was just.
No, it should. Well, you gotta remember when I'm trying to touch on most of that.
I'm sorry, bro.
The whole bottle thing. I mean, it is weird, but it seemed like from watching another video put out, maybe by Blue Blood, that Charlo had got permission and they watched them fill that bottle for the water. That's what I heard.
How do we know it's the same bottle, bro? How do we know that it's
Well,
the same bottle, though?
I mean, I don't.
I'm trying to play devil, bro. Right, exactly. We don't.
But you remember, like, we're not there. We don't know when they fit it in. We don't know. See, I don't know if there was somebody that kind of saw them fill it in the back and then, watched it as they walked to the ring, because it came to a lot of swapping. But if he would have took something, it would have still been in the system. It would have been in his hair. If you take anything to enhance you, there is nothing that runs that fast that can be out of your system in an hour or two, especially if he's fighting for the WBC, which is fighting for VADA. VADA is the one that does testing, and VADA is the one that typically busts people a majority of the time. Now, does it look weird? Yes, because why would you need two bottles? Why would you? But does it mean that there's guilt? No, it doesn't mean guilt until there's a test come out, because if he has, there is nothing that I know that can run that fast and be out your system. There is nothing. If I take a Red Bull lasts in my system 5 hours, there's not an energy drink that runs through your system for 45 minutes. There's nothing that he can take that would have not been in his system by the time he went out the ring and got tested again before the post-fight press conference that same night.
Okay, so now what you're saying is if I take a Red Bull and I get tested 30 minutes later, they're not going to know that it's the Red Bull?
They're gonna see that you got most likely you have a crazy irregular heartbeat. Now listen, I'm not a doctor, but I know how some drugs affect. Red Bull get everything pumping fast. Remember, they tell you don't take it at night. If you're done fighting, and an hour or two later your heart is still pounding like you're a race horse thoroughbred, they're gonna find high levels of something in your system. Until it comes out that listen, I was just at the store honestly before this happened, and they sell water bottles like that. When I play football, see, remember, it's a preference as well. Some people like to just hold a 99-cent plastic water bottle and pour that. But when I was in football, the only thing we used was Gatorade type of bottles. And also, even in my gym, the gym I have now, we have some Gatorade, but a lot of times we have like clear bottle with a spout that comes out and it loops up and you squeeze it and it shoots right in your mouth. So it's on preference. But listen, does it look iffy? Because why would you lose a bottle then this one, then that one? I don't know. But to be honest, I didn't catch that. I didn't see that. I would have to watch it and get a firsthand. I only saw videos and pictures that it happened. That's what I saw.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Hey, man, a big old owl just flew up into the window, though. He's just looking at me. He's crazy right now, but I apologize for that. But anyway, what I wanted to say, though, is let's say we're on the opposite corner, right?
Uh-huh.
So our guy that we're coaching, it's done to him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he has an issue or a problem with it. everybody.
He has a right to bring he has a right to bring it up. You just got to be smart about it, right? Because I know he went public really, really hard, but he should have checked to make sure it didn't get clear. Now remember, I didn't do my own. I'm going off of somebody else's video that said that Cholo had got the bottle cleared, and it was cleared, which means that you can't really argue it unless the test. The only thing you can do at that point is that, okay, go to VADA and say, listen, he had a different bottle. I know he got cleared. I just want to make sure you guys are testing just to make sure they have nothing else in the system. But if nothing comes back, you have to give it time. You got to give it time, because right now, what if Charlo was going to give him a fight? What if? Or what if he's going to defend him one time and then come back and do a third fight? You just blew it. I just think, man, in this game. Go ahead, champ.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, man, but you just got me fired up right now.
Let's get it.
Man, look, we went 1-1, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's controversy, right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, this is my opinion, right? If you don't take that fight, then you know what I mean. To me, that's suspect even more. You know.
Not really, because it's just like Joshua doesn't have to fight Andrew Ruiz in the third match. Yeah, I mean, but no, it's an opportunity, but it doesn't always have to happen like that. Think about this: Triple G, Canelo, first fight was a draw. A lot of people thought Triple G won. Second fight, Canelo won. A lot of people believe that they should have been doing the third fight. But a lot of times, but if it's a champion, remember, the champion goal should be goal. Their goal should be is to unify. If they have a tough fight and they lose, remember, it only was a rematch because they had a rematch clause. If the rematch clause was not in there, then whoever, Andy Ruiz didn't have to fight Joshua. What's his name again from Detroit? That Harrison wouldn't have to fight Charlo. They only had to meet these obligations to do it only because there's a rematch clause. Only. Andre Ward wouldn't have to fight Klitschko, or not Klitschko, but Kovalev. They fought because there's a rematch clause and they had to honor it. And if there was a second fight and the person who won the first fight won the second fight, you damn sure don't need to see no third fight now. But when they do split 1-on-1, the one thing that does leave, it leaves opportunity. And a lot of times, opportunity don't have to be next, but it could be a fight that can be right after that, or the fight after that. It's always a fight that can be made because you split 1-1.
Right.
You know.
And here's my question though, right? Is with Triple G and Canelo. If that fight would have happened last year, I think that everybody would have already been looking for. I mean, I've been all for it though, because they would have been like, dude, this is going to be the one that's going to settle it. Unless if Triple G would have won, then they probably would have had to do a fourth fight, right? But I just think, I mean, and it's even like for me with EJ and Porter, right? I think that Porter deserves a rematch. It's just my opinion, right? Because that it was a close fight, and I have no problem with anybody saying Earl won. I can even say he won, but I think that like you said, I mean, because Triple G, Fury, when we're talking about, and Porter, all were champions, and I just don't think that you can just say. Now, I mean, especially. And I'm about to let you go, bro. I apologize. But I'm just saying, especially in boxing, when we know that there's corruption. You know what I mean? We know that promoters have judges say, give them a scorecard before they even go take a seat. So just for the sake of boxing, I mean, boxing, and I'll just say it like this, right? It's almost starting to look like the WWE, as far
some
as...
cases.
Right, and that's just like what we were saying with the Fury and the Otto Wallin fight, right? The majority of the people were saying that fight should have been stopped, and Fury would have lost.
Yeah.
But we all know that the bag was in play, though, right? So
the bigger fight.
Right, I'm just saying, man, it's a money grab, man. But I appreciate you letting me get in. I want to thank you, man. Great call, bro. Hey, so when the next time you coming back, man, we're going to take phone calls next week for Squad?
Listen, for Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, I'm taking calls. I am putting up the eating crow. We are putting out all the stunts. Listen, if you guys have ideas, we got to make that night memorable, guys. If you want to see different things come up, listen, we're going to make that night memorable. I don't know. Listen, it's a 50-50 fight. I'm going with Wilder. We're going to see what happens, man.
Hey, man, can I get one last request, man? I apologize.
Let's get it.
I don't see Lola out there, man. Can you shake one for me, bro? Hey, man, take it easy, my guy.
I got you, man. All right.
What's blazing in sports?
Let's get it. All right, guys. You know what it is. Listen, guys, I'm going to let Lola rap. I'm going to touch on a few things. Hold on. Let's do this, guys. We rocked that in, man. Listen, first of all, Thank you guys that are still here. Thank you guys that came. Happy Valentine's Day. Lola, do your therapism. Now let's talk about it. So when it comes to trilogies, right? A lot of trilogies are not done back to back to back, right? When you look at the Ali's and Frazier's and Kid Norris and all these guys that they fought 3 times, a lot of those fights wasn't back to back to back. Now, a couple of them might have went back to back, but not all of them. Now, when you look at Jamel Charlo and Harrison, when you look at Wilder and Fury, even though I really wanted the second fight to be back to back, it didn't happen. Sean Porter, he brought up Sean Porter versus Errol Spence Jr. Did Sean Porter put on a good enough case to argue that mother effer, I need a rematch? He did. Did he put up a bigger fight than most believe? He did. Many thought he was winning until he got dropped. But with that being said, that great of an effort doesn't guarantee you a second fight back to back. Remember, guys, in life, some fights are easy, some fights are hard. You get it and you get through with it. But the one thing that Sean Porter has done, see, a lot of times you don't have to fight that same fighter back. Because by him putting up that level of effort against Errol Spence Jr., he made himself a case for any fight. He put more value on his name than there was before that fight with the lows. He can do the rematch with Garcia's, the Keith Thurmans. He's there. People telling me that the 3 people that Manny Pacquiao was looking at is Errol Spence Jr., Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter. Now, I don't think Porter's going to get it, but damn, there's good company being a run-in for that fight. Now, Errol Spence Jr. and Sean Porter, they're going to fight again. See, it might not be next, because as a champion, Errol Spence Jr., it was a tough fight. You beat a tough opponent. You successfully defended against a tough opponent. But what do you want to do next? I want to unify. You gave Porter his shot, came up short. Good fight, came up short. But now, see, it's not your goal because it's an entertaining fight to run it back. Your goal is to unify. Your goal is to fight a legend. If Errol Spence Jr. can get the Manny Pacquiao fight, to fight for that WBA title, that's bigger. Because if he beats Manny Pacquiao, he can come right back and fight Sean Porter, and his everything about him has grown. Last thing, even with this loss by Sean Porter, he gained a lot. He only lost on paper, but his stock has risen. The rematch will be just as big. It will happen. It's just a matter of when. T-Dub, here is Lola, my Valentine. What's blazing